you think of meditation, you probably picture an old, calm man sitting in a lotus position, while having no thoughts in his mind. However, there is a lot more to discover when leveraging meditation for optimized cognitive performance, focus, sleep, and mood throughout the 24-hour cycle. Meditation is powerful, but you need to be very careful to not pick the wrong meditation practice for your goals. This guide is going to show you how to do exactly that. Before we talk about specific meditation practices, it is absolutely vital to understand what happens if you focus inward versus outward while meditating. Focusing inward during meditation directs your attention towards your thoughts, feelings, bodily sensations, and breath, while focusing outward involves paying attention to external stimuli such as sounds, sights, or sensations in the environment. Both meditations with focus on interoception and exteroception have their uses. But if you are a person who, for example, deals with a lot of anxious thoughts in social situations, doing meditation focused inward could actually be harmful, as you are already so deeply immersed in your own thoughts and feelings. In such cases, an outward-focused meditation, where you redirect your attention to the present moment and the external environment, could be superior. The opposite can be true if you are completely out of touch with your own body. However, most people are sometimes focused too much inward and sometimes too much outward. A simple test you can do to check what you need right now is to try out internal and external observation for a few seconds. Then compare the two. Which of the two feels more effortless? Counterintuitively, then choose whatever feels less easy. With this approach, you are training the neural circuitry by engaging in neuroplasticity. If something feels easy, then there is absolutely no reason for your neural circuitry to adapt. So let's talk about a way to practice inward-focused meditation. It is called the third eye meditation, where you sit down, close your eyes, and bring your attention to a spot a few centimeters behind your forehead. The scientific explanation of why this is useful is that there is absolutely no feeling inside your brain. So when you focus your attention there, your thoughts, emotions, and memories take enormous prominence. Many people even describe feeling overwhelmed by the many random and intrusive thoughts they perceive the first time doing this meditation. On the opposite way of the spectrum, a way to practice outward-focused meditation is to just stare at a wall. You can blink and also look away for a few seconds. A practice that involves alternating focus between interoception and exteroception is called space-time bridging. Space-time bridging begins with closing the eyes and focusing on either the third eye center or the breath. After a few breaths, the eyes are opened and attention is directed to an external object, such as the palm of the hand held at arm's distance. While focusing on this external object, awareness of the breath is maintained. The practice continues by gradually shifting focus to objects at increasing distances, such as a point in the immediate environment, then a distant horizon, and finally visualizing one's presence within the vastness of the universe. After focusing on the external environment, attention is brought back to internal bodily sensations such as the breath for a few breaths. This can be repeated several times. The same way you should ask yourself whether you are leaning more interoceptively or exteroceptively. You should also ask yourself if you want to calm down or be more alert. And here's where breathwork comes into play. To make it very simple, if you want to be more alert after a meditation session, you should emphasize your inhales by making them longer or more vigorous. In contrast, putting emphasis on your exhales will leave you in a more calm and relaxed state. If you don't want to be particularly relaxed or alert, then balance your inhales and exhales. It is, however, important to remember that the more you focus on your breath, the more you engage in interoceptive meditation. If you are interested in this topic, I recently made a comprehensive guide about breathing, so feel free to check it out. Now you probably ask yourself, how long and how frequent should I meditate? The answer will probably surprise you. I recommend an approach of meditating 1 minute per day. Yes, just 1 minute. The point is that consistency is everything. And when you set yourself a goal like meditating for 30 minutes a day, you are most likely going to miss some days. However, when you set yourself the goal of meditating for just 1 minute a day, there are no excuses your brain can come up with anymore. The biggest barrier between you and your highest version is the friction to start an activity. Some days you may naturally find yourself meditating for longer durations, but the key is to prioritize consistency above all else.